uncontrollably. Some parents shielded their kids' eyes. Others grabbed them and bolted for the exits, stumbling over the rows of seats. But many stayed, frozen in place, as if their minds couldn't process what they were seeing. It was as though time itself had slowed, trapping them in the nightmare. Every second Jessica stayed submerged felt like an eternity. The human body might endure minutes without air, but not when it's being whipped, slammed, and crushed by 6,000 pounds of raw muscle and rage. A man in the front row shouted, "Do something!" His voice cracked, half command, half plea. Two safety divers leapt into the water, hearts pounding. They knew what it meant to enter the pool now. They weren't rescuing a friend from a simple accident. They were stepping into a death zone. Kate spotted them instantly. Her eyes, black and unblinking, locked onto them with predatory precision. With a sudden, explosive surge, she lunged. The divers backpedaled, water streaming past their masks, but Kate was already there. Her jaws snapping shut with a sound like breaking wood, missing one diver's leg by mere inches. The shock wave of her movement sent one of them tumbling backward, bubbles exploding from his regulator. The audience recoiled in unison, some covering their mouths, others shouting for someone to stop the show. But there was no show anymore. This was raw, unfiltered violence, an apex predator, making it clear that nothing would touch her prey. After nearly 4 minutes of pure chaos, Kate burst through the surface, Jessica's limp body hanging from her jaws. Her wetsuit was shredded into ribbons. Blood streaked the water. One leg was twisted at an unnatural angle, her arms dangling lifelessly. But Kate didn't let go. She gripped Jessica as though she were nothing more than a prize, a trophy from a hunt she refused to surrender. The orca's black eyes scanned the crowd, and for a chilling moment, it felt like she was showing everyone what she had done. She swam in slow, deliberate circles, Jessica's hair trailing in the water like seaweed, while the stands sat frozen in horror. Every ripple seemed to stretch time. Every second that passed made the air heavier. Trainers screamed her name from the deck. Whistles shrieked. Someone threw a stretcher of fish into the pool, a desperate lure. Kate ignored it at first, gripping tighter, as if daring anyone to take her prize away. Finally, agonizingly, Kate drifted toward the medical pool, lured more by habit than by hunger. She slipped inside, still clutching Jessica until the last possible moment. When she finally released her, Jessica's body floated up in eerie stillness. She was pulled from the water. Her skin was ghost pale, lips tinted blue. There was no rise or fall of her chest, no movement. The trainers immediately began CPR, compressions, breaths, frantic pleas for her to stay with us. But the damage was catastrophic. Multiple fractures, deep lacerations, massive internal bleeding. By the time paramedics arrived, the pool deck was streaked with blood and covered in abandoned gear. At 2:57 p.m., Jessica was pronounced dead. And in the distance, through the chaos, the sobs, the radios, Kate's haunting calls echoed from the medical pool. If you're still here, you understand how serious this is. Please subscribe, so stories like this are never forgotten. Like, to stand against the silence that hides the truth. Share, so the next person understands the cost of keeping wild power in captivity. This isn't just about one trainer and one orca.